Yes, hello. I have many rails to fix, so let's go to Tabuk and shut everything off. Because I don't like the way it's working. I've got some new blueprints, we'll try those. Alright, you can stay. Basically, any service train is going to have to be set to manual mode while I rip out everything. This might be just considered a tedious stream, but it's maintenance work that needs to be done. Because the design I'm using doesn't work. Looks like I need a coal train, huh? Well, hello there. Welcome and thank you. I am mostly woken up, especially after that. Major mayhem. And darkness. Darkness. So after some testing, I have determined that these designs don't work. These loaders and unloaders that I've designed. So I'm going to be ripping out a bunch of circuitry. Smoking. Welcome. Damn it. What is wrong with this that you won't go here? Oh, it doesn't have any iron. So I have to rip out or update every station in Saudi Arabia. And with that, every train. I don't know if I can make these fit, but it would be nice if I could. Yeah, well. All this needs to be redone too. These are all the same. Oh. And I'm going to rename all the stations while I'm at it because I want to put science in front of all of them. Science. I'll put the research lab label in front of every station. But first, make sure all these are in manual, which it looks like they all are. There are 4 iron trains, so where are the other ones? Here. I need you to go away. I need you to go away. I didn't touch any of these. Pardon me. All right, so those are all locked up, right? Not going to get exterminated by some manually or some arbitrarily moving train. Let's, where do I want to start on this? I'm going to need extra power poles. And I'm going to need extra combinators. So I've got a supply chain around here somewhere. This thing has some power poles, and it does not have combinators. I think I just sent the train that has what I want away. I think I'll send you over here in case I need you. Yeah, you have the combinators I need. I don't think I need you. So So what I think I'll do is, as I redo these, I will rename them. So I'm going to start up here at sulfur, farthest away. That was weird. So I'll take a train from Dubuque to here, and then I got to figure out a process, migrate this. Okay, so our new blueprints. Are primarily this. I should have cleared out more of this. I can't trust any of this anymore. I should have cleared all that out before I left. All right, so this is the basic template. And I'm not going to need that for a while. And then this is the basic loader for solids. And then this is the basic loader for fluids, but it doesn't have any rails or any belts. So I know you guys can't see it very well, and I don't know if you were watching before, but the significant change that I'm making is that the loaders and the unloaders, mostly the big changes to the unloaders. So this is the unloader for belts. And this is the unloader for pipes. And the big change is this second circuit, second pole. The unloaders had, because I needed to, or the loaders rather, because I needed to have this concept of 1 and 2. And they have this concept of this second network, circuit network right here. And it carries the 2 quantity. And I did this so that I wouldn't have to touch each one of these combinators when it came time to decide what was the limit for requesting a second train, and I need to request a second train. On the supply side, it just wasn't working. It kept requesting a train when one of them went low, but not all of them, and then the train would just sit there, and that wasn't good. So I caved against what I want, and I added a identical second network to the unloaders, so that the unloaders will now request one when they get below a certain value, and then they'll request another when they get below twice that value. So when they can unload one train, they request one. When they can unload two, they request two. But that meant that I replace combinators that were in between, that I move wires all over the place and simplify. And because wires are additive, I can't simply paste the new over top, because it'll just add more wires. So in addition, I had to change the stations so that they didn't feed the information back to the train, or the train contents back to the network. I don't know why I checked that checkbox, but I did. So now I have to have a blueprint. Excuse me. I really need to start doing some vocal exercises before going online. I really need to do a blueprint that deletes basically all combinators and power poles, and then I can place them again. And while I would like to save off the stations, I can't trust that they're going to have the right stuff. Right? So it'd be nice to not have to grab the colors all over again. Colors. But as it stands, power poles and arithmetic combinators and decider combinators and constant combinators, I think, is what I have to do. I don't necessarily have to do constant combinators, but I need to, in order to ensure that the wire gets disconnected from the station. And I don't want to get rid of the stations, because they've got names after all. I'm also going to be removing this percent display until I can figure out a better way to do it. Because this is going to be far-reaching, I'm going to use 2 extra robo ports, and I'm not going to be walking very far, so it's all of this. Go. I didn't want you to build that. And then I take, this is a belt-based loader. Unfortunately, this belt-based loader has conflicts with my belts. What I need is a belt-based loader with no belts on it. So, off into permutation world we go. So this is a belt-based loader. And if I do this right, I would have, this is 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Meaning this is going to be all pipe fed, which is what I'm working on right now. That lamp is there so that I know not to put an underbelt there, and won't have to run the risk of an underbelt accidentally blocking because there's going to be a power pole in the way. Now I can take this back to where I am, apply it to this loader. And this one's unique because I'm bringing the water in from above, from the other end. So I've got a slight collision, but I'm not worried about that collision. I've lost all of this, but that's okay. Let's get this built. And then transfer some of this knowledge back. Our stack size here is 50, and it's sulfur. Because sulfur stacks to 50, and W is the number of wagons. 102, 92, and 5. And then the name of this is going to become Science Sulfur. And that should be the extent of the change that needs to be made. Stop doing that. Although they probably won't. Now these are both fluid unloaders with no belts. So this is a fluid unloader with no belts. A no bell fluid unloader. It's prize winning. Get it? No bell. These are wrong. My template has, my blueprint has the wrong pipe positioning. Inside, 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 inside. Oh, these are not what I expected. These are both zeros, so they're going to end up being backwards from the other one, but inside, 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 inside. Fluid unloader. You also don't have the updated dates. Blueprint. you are going to be petroleum gas. Petroleum gas has a stack size, well, fluids have a stack size of 600, and loaders don't use wagons. Colors. And that's not the right color for petroleum gas, is it? No. So this is going to start with research and add in petroleum gas. And its color is going to be 135, 70, 141. Nice purple. And then we'll see if this works some year in the future. All right, so this one's done. This needs to be renamed too. When they're all done, they'll all rename correctly. All right, let's just move down here and go to the next one. This one has a train here. It's set to manual. Good. Might as well start by deleting all this. Seeing what that gets us. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I did. I do want to get rid of this and this. I didn't actually want to do that because now I've lost what those were. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save those off first. Alright, well, too late now. So this is a loader of solids. But I only need 2 belts, A and B. So let's go over here and make our next one, which is four. And this one is 0. So this one is going to be 2. So the markers stay. That way I know what I'm dealing with. Oops, too much. If there were a large power pole here, where there would be, I think it's here. And this would be here, and this goes away. And that's just a precautionary thing for everything. So this is 2, which is what this loader is. These I have shortened to be consistent with the other ones. So there's a little bit of a belt change there. This is green science, and the stack size on green science is 279. Well, I've got the train colors right here. And then this is going to be research green science loader. And this is supposed to be the name for all of these. This is an unloader. I'm just going to give this a normal unloader, right? Unloading yellow belt. Yellow belt has a stack size of 100. This is unloading inserters. Inserters have a stack size of 50, I think. Yeah. So this needs to be research and yellow belt. And this needs to be research inserter. I think we're done here. Need to rename this. And that's the last step on each of these, right? That's what I'm going to use as a process. Copy the station and combinator out to safety. Delete all of the existing stuff. Paste in the new ones. Fix this station and the combinator. And then update this fuel station. And then I'm done. And then move on. BRB. Okay. Hop out of the train. Get stuck on a tree. Didn't want any of that built. Delete a bunch of stuff. start with the unloader. So this is a solid unloader. Or solid loader. And it's got 3 things being used. So, back to here, where we don't have one of these. And we get rid of D. Yeah, I gotta delete these extra belt. Forgot about that. Alright, so this is the yellow inserter with a stack size of 50. This is the hell is on my keyboard? Science yellow inserter. So we're done here. All of the trains are going to have to be reprogrammed because I kept those old station names. That's alright, they all need to be reprogrammed anyways because they need E replaced with I. I think. Oh, I don't remember. Did I record that anywhere? I thought I recorded that somewhere, but I thought I said, I thought the logic was that when you're unloading, if sorry, bit of a cough there. If this is unloading, and it hits I think I changed it to I. So if it's unloading and it has nothing to do and I is greater than 0, then bugger off. Because it wants, somebody else wants a train and you're holding it up. So we'll see how that goes. And then this is an unloader. And so is this. And unfortunately now I have These shouldn't be here. And we're missing one here. Oh, you don't get them. Oh, I need this up here too. There's another unloader. This is a triple. Got an extra thingamadoodle there. Okay, so this is iron plate. Iron plate stacks to 100. This will get me the color of iron plate. Save me a little bit of work. This is research iron plate. Am I out of something? Oh, I need more of those. I think I brought them here, right? Yes, I did. Okay, we're gonna run over and get those real quick. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Get out of the way. Tree, I will kill you. I'll grab that just in case. Well, thank you for the follow, Scary God. Appreciate that. How are you? I am on Earth. And I'm setting up. I had set up some high-end end-game processing, blue belts and beacons and all that stuff. And Sunday, I realized that my train control network, loaders and unloaders, was not working correctly, and it wasn't working how I designed it. So I went back into editor extensions and designed a new one. And now I'm in the process of implementing that new one. Gears stacked to 100, that should be fine. And this is green circuits, so green circuits, however, stack 200. And I need to get the color of green circuits. Green circuit train. Right here. There we go. I need to rename you. You are a research green circuit unloader. And then you go away. And then I think this one's done. And then this one gets renamed. And then I get back on my handy dandy little shuttle train and I go to the next stop. So I probably got 20 or so stations I need to or segments I need to redo here. I don't like the fact that you're flashing. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go take care of that while I'm waiting. All right, let's clean out the old. We also need to do this. This is a solid loader with two feeds, A and B. Might as well do this one. I haven't had a need for it, but I'd like a complete set. But I need number 2. And then I need 2 generic unloaders. Rail. You are belts. I am out of combinators. You have constant combinators on you? No, you don't. You have constant combinators on you. No, you don't. Do I have constant combinators on any of my supply trains? You have them. Well, like them. Get your puffy ass down here. In the meantime, I'll build 10. Or not. I'll just wait. I have other stuff I can do. Set your color and set your name. You are belt, right? Oh, that's this one. Yeah, that one's gonna go away in a bit. That one didn't get placed. You are an iron unloader, huh? I'm just gonna copy and paste this. And you're a gear unloader. And I'm just gonna copy and paste this. How long does it take for that train to get here, man? Oh. There it is. All right, well, while I'm waiting, I'll go take care of this other thing.